So we're hanging out this week at Hawaiian Isles RV Resort
in Ruston, Florida.
We're here because we're going to the Tampa RV show, which we think we're going to have a great time at. And we thought we'd give you a little review of the campground.
Let's show you our site so you can see what we've graded. So the first area we're going to grade for you are the sites. First, let's talk about ours. We really like it. It's fairly wide, a lot of shade. And shade is good for Florida, even in January. It does come with this concrete pad that we've been able to sit out on many nights, and the cat and the puppy are enjoying right now. It is grass, so there's no concrete or gravel to back up in on. That's the only area that I think they could improve in. But overall, great sites in Hawaiian Isles, and we give it a 9.
I'm gonna rate the ease of backing in because I was one that parked this time, and I'm gonna rate it a 9. And I'll be honest with you, it was just a matter of getting it lined up along this concrete here. I'm still learning because we haven't had this rig this long. However, if y'all see that little car sitting over there, if I hadn't had to like go past the car and then turn it and then get it back up in here, it would have been just like a perfect 10 because it wouldn't have been any issue. But the fact that I had to go around the car and work my way around the car made it a little more difficult for me. Someone else would have just zoomed right in here and had no trouble, but I'm rating it a 9 based on that.
The next area we're going to grade is full hookup or not. This has full hookups to a point. We called back in October and now it's January, and all we could get was 30 amp. So they're very limited, 50 amp. So we're on 30 amp, we have water and sewer, and we've had to juggle. In fact, I've got to flip the breaker here because we had the hot water heater on and the air conditioner on, but we've had to juggle those kind of things. Blow dryer, refrigerator, you have to make choices. And so that's one thing. Now the other thing that happened, and it's not necessarily blaming the park, but we lost power on Monday morning, and it wasn't out long, so good job getting it back on. But the thing that did happen, since the water is on a pump, they were afraid of anytime it goes out, they have to get it tested to make sure nothing was siphoned or sucked back into the lines. And we were on a water boil alert for 3.5 days. So for the 8 days we were here, almost half the days we're on a water boil alert. So it must happen on a regular basis because they had nice signs made up telling you about the water boil alert. If we had to grade this just based on not having 50 amp, we would say a 6. We might give it a 7. How about a 7? Because we do have full hookups, but we've had to put up with a few things by juggling the 30 amp when we normally need 50 amp.
The bathhouse is small. There are only 3 showers and 1 toilet, 1 restroom on the thing. So I would personally rate it a 9. I feel like not a lot of people use them, so there's not the need for these. You're not going to find a tent or pop-up or anything like that in this campground.
The men's also had 3 showers and one restroom. Looked like it's been remodeled, so it's in good shape. It's
in really good shape.
Maybe could be one shower could have been cleaned a little bit better, but someone could have just used it.
But a man cleaned it.
So I'll go with Lynn's 9, just on the fact that it probably could get cleaned up pretty quick.
So let's go check out the laundry and see what we think there. Here we go. I'll give the laundry a 10. There were a few machines that had out of order signs on them, but there are so many machines that I don't know how you would ever have to wait on one. There's just a lot of them, and they take quarters, and you do not have to download an app or put money on another stupid card. So I'll definitely give the laundry a 10.
We all like parks with good roads, and this is one of them. We at Hawaiian Isles, every single road is paved. It's in great shape. So what do we give the roads? We give them a 10.
So let's talk about the cell service and the internet. So we, as you know, have T-Mobile home cell service, and I'm gonna give that a 6. It has been good some days and terrible other days. We actually had 4 bars, and it says that it's good internet. It says your internet is good, but it isn't. It's totally struggling, and that's aggravating when you're trying to do things online. So the internet's been sketchy at best. We've had to restart the router a couple of times. I don't know what the deal is with that. As far as the cell service goes, we're AT&T, and we've had no trouble with our cell service. So let's give it a 7 combined, since we do them combined, because the T-Mobile has struggled so much.
So this is always something that people ask us about, the cost. Now, we get spoiled sometimes with Thousand Trails, where we roll in and we pay that yearly low fee, and then we pay 0 for each night of stay. But as far as prices, this was $58 a night, or we got a weekly rate of $314, and we did notice that the monthly rate was somewhere near about $860 a month. And now you do pay utilities with that $860, but for Florida and being this close to Tampa and St. Pete, that was a fantastic price. So what do we give it? We give it an 8. So let's talk amenities. This park has so many things that you could do. Now, it is a 55 and older park, so
you're giving away our age.
We barely made it in.
Yeah.
Fantastic pool and hot tub, a new pickleball court, a dog park, horseshoes, and a nice shuffleboard area with covered on the ends. That way, if you're in the middle of the heat, you can get some shade while you're not participating.
Don't forget the dance lessons.
Also, they have something about every night, dance lessons, ice cream socials, just all kind of activities. They have a clubhouse with workout equipment, pool tables, a place you can do computer work if you're struggling with Wi-Fi, and it just has a lot of great things. Lynn and I would grade this a 10 because there's always something to do. Like we said, it's not a family park, so there are kids here that come in with their parents or grandparents, and basically the only thing they can do is the pool, but it's a fantastic pool.
And the next category is
things to do in the area, and they are a ton.
wow.
Your Tampa is nearby, St. Pete, state parks.
We even picked oranges, which was our first time picking oranges, so it was a lot of fun.
We give things to do in the area.
A 10.
Right. Before we show you some of those things, we're going to give you a grand total.
I'm not very good at this. And Danny, the grand total is?
An 89.
That's pretty good.
That's one of the best we've had so far. So we strongly recommend Hawaiian Isles RV Resort.
Now, let's go to those things to do in the area.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me.
Until next time, God bless and many safe travels.
And go RV, America.